What happened?
I don't know.
It's not working.
It might be working now. I think we might be live now. It looks like we are. Let's see. Hello, everyone. If you can see us, please comment. I think it's working. Huh? Pew, 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 pew. Doo, 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 doo. Okay, great. All right.
I like
we're,
this one.
we're working. It's working. All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. We are going to be talking about tints, tones, and shades. And with me, I have Andrea to help out.
Hi.
Hello. Is there anyone specific you want to say hi to?
Hi, Daddy, Moya, Matt, Joe. Hi, the dogs.
And the dogs. Nice addition there. All right. So we had a little bit of technical difficulties. Not sure what was wrong, but it's working now. So we're gonna go with it. Today we're taking a deeper dive into the color wheel and mixing colors. Andrea and I will be working with acrylic paints on watercolor paper. Watercolor paper is not as long lasting as canvas would be if you did a painting on it, but it's great for practicing. It still holds up to the acrylic paint, so we're gonna use this to kind of show you guys some swatches of colors. So all we're going to be doing is using our blue color here, and we only have white and black to mix it with.
Black and
Yep.
English.
Yep. So we already mixed some colors here. These are the tints, and tint means you're adding white.
Do you want me to start it?
Yeah, so first take the normal blue color, just the blue straight out of the tube. And we actually mixed cerulean blue and cobalt blue to get this color. Yeah, just do a little square like we were doing earlier. Yeah. There you go. Really get it on there. And to go back to the color wheel, remember we had 12 colors on that color wheel, and those would be the hue. The hue is the actual color itself. And that is the 3 primary colors, red, blue, and yellow. The 3 secondary colors of green, purple, and orange, and all the 6 tertiary colors of the ones in between. And that's the pure hue. But you can change that hue by modifying the saturation or the value. Now, the saturation is the intensity of the color. So this blue right here is pretty high saturation. It's a pure color, very vibrant. And value is the lightness or the darkness of the color. So white would have high value and black would have very low value. And to create tints, we're adding white, which means we are increasing the value by making it a lighter color. All right, that one looks good there. Want to rinse your brush off, maybe even get a new one. And you can do these 3 more squares of these colors here.
Which color?
This one. Do this one next. So this one was mostly this with just a touch of white. This one was about half white, half blue. And this one was mostly white with a little bit of that blue in there. Very nice. Very nice square. So just a reminder, tints. To tint a color means to add white to it. And that is adding white to the hue of this blue we've got here to create a lighter value blue. All right. I'm going to start mixing some of the shade colors because shade means to just add black to the color. So I'm going to do a small, 3 small piles of blue, one with a little bit less blue each time. Maybe a little bit more blue on there. All right, maybe use a little bit of a bigger brush. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, let's use this one. And you can do this color next.
Which one?
This one. And now black is a very strong color. So I have very little on this palette knife here. Let's see if I can. Very little on there. And I'm just gonna dab a wee little bit on this one. A little bit more on this one. And the most on this one. And then start mixing. As you can see, that is very dark with just a little bit of black in there, with a little bit of black added to it. So it's very intense, and it's very important to add black a little bit at a time when you're mixing colors.
That's good.
That's good. Do you want to do the lightest color now?
Which one?
This one. You can put it, let's see, put it right here. Add a little bit more blue to each of these. Especially this last one because it looks like it's just black. All right, that's much better. All right, you want to add this one, do this one now, and put it underneath that main blue we got there. You're doing fantastic, Andrea. And real quick, something I learned today, actually, well, have been learning this week, is Chromatic Black, which is pretty much mixing your own black. So you can always use black right out of the tube, but something interesting you can do is take two complementary colors, which, if you remember from last week, are colors directly across from each other on the color wheel. So for blue, it would be orange, and you want to use a darker blue and a darker orange, but they can be high saturation still. And just mix those two together in equal parts, and you get a very dark color. It's not going to be exactly black, but it's going to be pretty close. And with that, you can do pretty fun shades as well. And if you can see here, this one's a little bit purpley. I don't know if you can see. Probably not, actually. Maybe. But it looks very black in the camera. What?
This happy.
Oh, good. All right, now take this one and put it right underneath that one.
Which one?
This one here in the middle. Oh, scoop up some paint. Get a good amount on there. Yeah.
Where we put it?
Right under here.
Ooh.
I'm going to make some room to mix our final set of colors, which would be tones. So for that, can I have a paper towel, Andrea?
Give me a minute.
Okay. I have some pre-mixed grays to the side here. A lighter one, a medium one, and a rather dark one. Thank you so much. So I'm going to take a good amount of this light gray. Maybe an equalish amount of that blue. Just start mixing those together. And what mixing gray into a color is going to do is desaturate it.
One more time. Hey, brothers. This one, for starters, it's just going to be like the head and shoulders, above.
So as you can see, it's kind of a different tone now. It looks greenish in the camera, but it's pretty gray. Oh, Andre, you have one more here. You can do this one right under that one. So this is the one with the lightest gray. You can also mix these by taking your main color, your main hue, dollop of that, and then put a little bit of white and a little bit of black in it, and mix it all together. instead of mixing the gray separately. Either way works. Here's the medium gray.
This color, right?
Yep. Sun stars. Kind of looks like a teal color almost when you desaturate it. I think that's probably the cerulean paint in there. Maybe. Could be completely wrong about that. This last one I'm gonna mix right here. All right, next color, Andrea. You can do this one. You can put it right here. There. Oop, I've made a mess. Oh boy.
Why are you making that?
I don't know.
You're funny girl.
Thanks, Andrea. All right, and the darkest one right in here. Boop, 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 boop.
You be silly girl.
Thanks, Andrea. Andrea, what's your favorite color?
Pink.
Yeah.
Sorry, Miss Beth.
You're okay. So yeah, that's a very nice teal color.
Which one next?
This one. Yeah.
This is fun.
Uh-huh. I like swatches. I like experimenting with color.
Don't do it again.
You want to do it again?
Yeah.
Yeah. So these, since it's a light, medium, and dark gray, actually have different values. So this one's the lightest, and this last one will be the darkest. To desaturate these colors even more, you want to add more gray. So I'm going to add more of this light gray to this first color.
Which one next?
This one. Yeah, scoop that up.
I love laughing.
Oh, me too.
I'm painting big.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay.
Yes, it's great. Boop, 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 boop. All right, so I've added more gray to this first color. I'm going to show you how different that looks now. So that's that. That's how you desaturate it even more. You want to add more gray. Dang it. You can also desaturate a color by using the complementary color. Ooh, you all right?
Yeah.
All right.
I miss it.
Yeah. I'm going to do the same thing for this medium one.
What am I doing next?
I'm going to have you put some of this with this palette knife on.
That's really great.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
So you want to take this and just apply it like that. Kind of smooth it on there. Just a little bit. You don't have to cover the whole thing. You can do it right next to it even.
Right here?
Yeah. Yeah. See how that's a different color now? That's good. You don't gotta cover it.
Okay.
You just want to show the difference because I added more gray to this, so now it's more desaturated. It's just a little bit less vibrant. But yeah, that is Tints, Tones, and Shades. Apologies for the small technical difficulties earlier.
That's
Yeah. Yep. You can even do another square right next to it.
right here?
Yeah. Ooh. Well, out of all of these, what's your favorite one?
I like pink.
Just
teasing
pink.
you.
Okay, great.
Just teasing you.
Do you like any of these colors?
I don't know which one my favorite.
Gotcha. I think I really like this one.
I like all of them.
You like all of them? All right, all right. That's good. But yeah, next week we are going to be talking about shadow and light, and we will be using these tints and shades and tones in a painting to show you what you can actually do with these different colors. Andrea, anything you would like to say about what we did today?
I have fun.
Yeah. We do like to have fun here. So thank you again for watching, and I hope you tune in next week to learn yet another lesson that is going to add on to what we talked about here today. Ooh.
This is our last one.
Yep. You can do even that one again.
This one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Teasing.
Me too. But all right, thank you everybody. Andre, would you like to say goodbye?
Bye.
Bye bye everyone. Hope to see you next week. Thank you again.